I was told that the ads were over. I'm sorry for putting those up, but hopefully this means that um we won't be getting many during the actual, you know, stream itself. So, yeah. Uh Hi, it's been a while. Uh Life has decided to kick my butt. That's all I'm going to say on that. I went back to work this week, which means I am getting my butt up at 4 in the morning again. Whew. I get up at 4 in the morning so that um I can leave my house by 4:30 and I can get into my work by 5 and I work from 5 until 1 or 5:30 to 1:30 or whatever. So I'm a bit tired when I come home. Thank you, Snake. Yeah, it's been fun lately. So I'm going to try and get back into, of course, the moment I start trying to get back into it, Thanksgiving is next week. So I got a bunch of stuff doing that. So, anyways, we're going to start a new game on Bunhouse because I want to go for the raise 100 plants to their full maturity without killing any one of them. So, we're going to try for that. Bunhouse. Okay, I like Sicily. We're going to stay with that. And it's going to start me off back where I was before, but we are going to... Can I do a save and start a new game? Hey, Sombra! Hey, S'mores! Thank you so much! Yeah, so this is true. We're gonna save and start a new game. Yeah, but you have to realize, though, like, I... I hate traffic more than I hate mornings. And living in Atlanta, if I leave later than like 5:45, I'm gonna get stuck in traffic. So, let's see here. We're gonna go lop. We're gonna do a lion head and do Patch, do Bobby. I like Sicily. I like the Hotote. I like the Hotote looking. It's adorable. And I don't have any hats anymore because I started a new game. That's right. All right. So we're gonna go with Sicily here. I've saved up enough carrots. Yeah. I hate being stuck behind someone going 10 under. That was me on the way home today. I actually stopped and I'd been talking with Fringe about possibly upgrading his computer because I upgraded my computer, and his processor was even older than mine. So he agreed to let me have a birthday slash Christmas early, and so I drove to the other side of Atlanta and picked up a new processor and heatsink for him because the micro center near us didn't have it. So I went all the way on the other side of Atlanta at 1:30 in the afternoon and then all the way home, and it was not fun. Why do I think the Burnout games are popular? It ain't because they're racing. Yeah, it's the road rage. Let's head inside and start growing. Whee! Going in. I look like a strong bun. Pick up the bag of dirt so I can fill the pot. Come on. Come here, Sicily. There we go. Look how cute he is! Hold the use button. Okay. Use dirt bag. Also, watch this. Boing. Come on, where's my boing? There's my boing. 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 Sorry. I like the bunnies going boing. Okay, I'll put you down now. Use the carry action to grab this seed. Bring it to the pot you just filled with dirt. But I need water. 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 So I think I'm going to do a quick Plantopedia. Lemon button fern. Monstera. 2 waters. I planted my first seed. Yes, I know. If you don't know what something does, hold the inspect button. Okay, right mouse or that. I want to give you more water. There we go. More water. All done. Happy. Get happy. See? Yay! I have inspected my new plant. If you saw a bunny doing this, you would drink more alcohol because I think I'll see more if I do that. This is an adorably cute game. I have to admit. I really admit it is an adorable game. You know, so sometimes we buns get, if that happens, just head to the main menu for how to play. Okay. On your own. We good? We good. Okay. So that's my Monstera. Hoppity 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 hop. I want to try something though. Whee! Boinky boinky boing. There's the suspicious stump. I remember 4, 2, 1, 6, 9. I toggled on poop mode. Boop. Boink. 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 Can I? Come on. I need to... I can't drink the water, though. I pooped. I pooped in the water. I pooped in my well. But now now it's fertilized. A lemon button fern and a pilea. Rabbit could commit Grand Theft Auto and hold up a convenience store. I mean, who says this bunny can't? I'm just being, you know... All the poop. And for the record, the poop does not despawn. The poop does not despawn. Yeah, I've had rabbits. That's hence why hence why I am a bunny. Just gonna put you guys down. It's fertilizer. It's what it is. I actually volunteered. Earlier, you came to the conclusion that you are an idiot. Why are you an idiot, deputy? I mean, I'm not going to argue with this, but why do you think you are an idiot? So lemon button still needs 2. Pilea, so they all need 2. Lemon button can go on my small plant. And the pilea can go here. Use the watering can. Whee! I don't want to overwater my plants. There we go. So at 4 years pronouncing Zongren as Zorgen. Zongren. Yeah, okay. What is Zongren? Going to wait until my Monstera gets big. A large Monstera. Come here. Doop, 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 doop. Selling the plant. Doop, 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 doop. Back inside. Doo doo. You still have fantastic quality dirt. It's a tiny lemon button fern. Alright. Basically what I need to do is I need to get enough to get, because I don't think it did the fertilizer upgrade. I've never been able to actually get it to say it's been, you know, fertilizer. So we'll see what happens. And because that's what'll kill my plants, is eventually my plants. Person I have almost certainly never heard of. Yes, I pretty much have never heard of Zongren. Who is Zongren? Let's see. I do need a dirt dryer eventually. Ooh, these are all new stuff. Oh, I love the yoga mat. The yoga mat's awesome. There's my upgrade bag. Use greenhouse, add ivy, add water pipes. A fishing net! I can have an aquarium. And I can propagate plants later, too. Fun fact. What is your fun fact? I know of a person who spelt general like general. Were they from the south? Actually, while they're growing, I'm gonna go off and do something. Find all my golden mushrooms. While I poop everywhere, because bunny poops. Doot. Doot, 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 doot. There's one. If you get all of the golden mushrooms, you get a hat. These are all the, Li Zongren was the vice president of China. Oh, no, you're right. I have never heard of... I got the octagonal pot. I don't need an octagonal pot right now. I just need to get some fertilizer. I just need fertilizer. That's not bunny poop. Got a medium pilea. Medium lemon button. So much bunny poop. So your board is all hell. Well, I'm sorry. You're the one that wanted me to play, Bunhouse. I just wanted something to relax to. Where are my... Let's see here. I just love all the poop that's around, and that just is not going away. Okay, I think I can sell those two now. Large lemon button fern. It is comfy. I like... It's very comforting, and it's very just calming, and I don't have to think... Large pilea. Yep. I don't have to think, I don't have to do... I can just sit and just kind of relax, you know? Alright. So. Hydrate! Ah! Hydrate! Posture check first. Alright, you're right. I was slouching. You're right. No! No! What's a quote? Hydrating. Thank you, Lonely Shadow. Okay, first things first. We're getting onto those. What is your quote, Super Snake? Let's see here. I can sell the lemon button for 20. All those go for 20. The poppies can go for 24, but I need a large thing. Umbrella needs large. Okay. So let's do some more. Do the lemon buttons. We're going to get... I can't get a large pot yet. Already got a watering can. Okay, we're just going to accept that order for now. Okay. I think the monkey's fucking wasted again. I do love salmonella. Salmonella is fun. Alright, I'm going to turn off poop mode because I'm getting tired of all the poop. Getting tired of all the poop. Yeah, now that I have fertilizer, I shouldn't kill my plants with bad quality dirt. Just waiting for the... There's my truck. My truck giving me my... I'm a part of a lot of clubs, apparently, as well. I do need to fish, too. Button fern. Doot, 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 doot. Waddle, 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 waddle. Still got fantastic quality dirt, so we're doing good. If you like salmonella, you may like, look up, the main channel, is Extra Credits, but it's mainly for, like software and game dev, but they also do one called Extra History. And the Extra History is also a ton of fun. I highly suggest the Jon Snow and the Broad Street Pump. So we have fantastic dirt. Fantastic dirt. Fantastic dirt. It is happy. Everything is happy. I'm gonna go fish. Let's go fish. Extra History. Yeah, that's what it's called. Strong bunny. Strong bunny. I do like the Otto von Bismarck one. Fringe and I first saw it when we started watching the Fall of the Bronze Age one. I totally forgot my controls on this one. Rotate camera, change looks, exit fishing. Okay, I just need to rotate my camera. Zoom, 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 zoom. Wait. Controls, there we go. Menu, switch camera view, change looks. There we go. We're gonna do some nice chill fishing. Just some nice chill fishing. Oh. 11 centimeters. Wow. Come on. New record, 11 centimeters. Yeah, I specifically remembered to refill my water bottle. Just in case somebody did a hydrate. A 13 centimeter. Okay, that's just gonna go back. Once I get enough, I'm totally getting the net so I can get the aquarium. Whoop. Pet a kitty! I have to pet a kitty. I have to go find the kitty. There's a kitty. There's a kitty behind me. So one moment, I will go pet a kitty. Hi, Yuki Moss. Oh, pet the Yuki. There we go. There's a kitty. Aww. We got some Yuki purrs? Got some Yuki purrs? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Kitty has been pet. Oh, we're gonna get us some good fish. I need some fish. I need some good fish. Oh, come on. Really? You could make That's What She Said if you read my new updated rules. This is not a family-friendly stream. Hydrate! Again! I am hydrating. Hydrate! I got a 26 centimeter bass. It's bent. Wait, is it bent? Is it actually bent? Bent can stay. It's been a while. I mean, everybody's welcome in my streams unless they start being dicks. So far, nobody's being a dick. Other than my fishing rod not letting me catch large fish. Oh! 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 There you go. There. A 111 centimeter pike. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that one. I mean, come on. I definitely broke the 8-inch mark on that one. Oh, he's so pretty. Look at my pike. Look at the pretty fish. It has been a while. It's, as I said, I've been... Life's kind of been kicking my butt lately. So... Alright. I'm gonna exit the fishing game now. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's been a while. Life's been kicking my butt, and I'm just kind of tired. Yeah, the 43-incher, and as a woman, all I can say is, ow. You know, sometimes bigger is not better. Okay, we need to. Nope. Fertilize the dirt. Fertilizing the dirt. Fertilizing the dirt. Fertilize the dirt. I'm doing all right for the most part. I just started back to work today. Not today, this week. So I was back in the lab. I'm back in the lab Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday of this week. So that's why I'm doing a stream tonight, because I don't have to be up at 4 in the morning tomorrow night. Tomorrow I can actually kind of sleep in. And by sort of kind of, I mean, I will be waking up at usually around 7-ish instead of 4. How do I do this when you can barely make any quips? It's multitasking. Lots and lots of multitasking. Just really, really good at multitasking. And, you know, I have got, if you can see, like, every time you see my model do this, I'm actually looking over to my right-hand monitor to look at chat. I need to move my microphone over to my left side, because right now my microphone covers about the left part of my second monitor, so I kind of have to be like over here. But I also have a chat up on my phone, so every time you see me looking down, I'm also looking at my phone. No, we must fertilize. I will say that streaming has had the awkward result of I am no longer, like, as invested in the stories of the games that I play. Opus, Echo of Starsong, is totally my type of game. Something that I would play most definitely. Sleep for the week. I would like to sleep for a week, deputy. Large lemon button. Large lemon button. But, like, so, Opus would normally be my, like, I'd be so invested in it, but I'm so concentrating on trying to keep talking and chatting and things like that, that, I find myself kind of not being able to get into the game as much. So, play more action-y games. That's why I did start Scarlet Nexus. I did start Scarlet Nexus, and I do want to get back into that. But tonight, like, I was on my way home. It took me a long time to get home because I was picking up stuff for Fringe's new computer. First of all, I'm going to add a cowboy hat. I have a cowboy hat now. Alright, let's see here. Let us get some large circular pots. And then let us get some poppy, a rose, and I think the umbrella, I'll get an umbrella plant as well. Enter. But yeah, tonight I was just kind of, I'm so exhausted. So I'm just kind of like wanting to really chill. You know, I had a poll up and people could have chosen for me to do something different or something emotionally draining, like To the Moon. Oh god, that, even though I wasn't as into the stories I normally would have, man, that was rough. Yeah, I would, by the way, I was wondering if any point in the future you'd want to do a stream collab on, like, some game. I really have no idea. Yeah, gladly. Whatever you would like to play, I have ideas. Depending on what you feel like playing. I'm always up for doing, like, Phas, if you're into Phasmophobia. Other fun, just hilarious fun games is if you've ever played Magicka. It's Magicka, and, yeah. Let's just put it this way. That's a huge fucking... Look at that. Look at that. This is big. This is huge. We're gonna put that down right there. Yeah, Magicka, there is, friendly fire, and pretty much that's the name of the game, is to try not to kill your compatriots, and sometimes you will just because it's fucking funny. Big pot. Big pot. Big pot. Big pot. Big pot. Pot's gonna go here. You've never heard of Magicka. So Magicka and Magicka 2, it's, also all of the voices are in, like, it starts off sounding like it's you know, Norwegian, Swedish, Scandinavian, but then you listen and it's basically like the Swedish Chef level of Swedish. Like, hard blur blur. It's on Steam. Sarah Pilea. Poppy needs 3 and 2, roses need 3 and 2, and the umbrella plant needs 2 and 1. Okay, so give me my dirt. Gotta get my dirt. Gotta get my dirt. Use my dirt bag. You'd be down to do a collab with anyone. I just did Streamlabs one for OBS. Yeah. I didn't think Magicka was free. There's Magicka and Magicka 2. You kind of is nice to do Magicka 1 just to kind of get the humor and the idea of it first. But Magicka 1, for all I know, could be free by now. Water can. Yeah, Fringe, yeah, definitely play the first one first. Gotta water my dirt. Water my dirt. Gotta water this dirt. It shouldn't be that expensive, like, even if you have to buy it. Also, you know, Phasmophobia is fun. So both Phas and Magicka, you can go up to 4 people. I was also wanting to get people together to play Pico Park, which is also seems to be some kind of fun thing. I'm gonna pop some roses in there and pop the poppy over here. You got Pico Park. Okay, we'll try and get. We need to get a group together for Pico Park. Still one. I need to let those guys dry out. And there's always, you know, Among Us. Because especially since they got the new update. There it is. Already got that one. Okay. Let's see what else is there that we could do. I did a collab with Kitsune a little bit back. We played Pico. See, I want to play Pico Park. I really do. It would be so much fun, I think, with people. There we go. Just finding all my... Finding all my shrooms. And let's see here. I mean, there's always Minecraft, but, you know, I do need to get back in, especially since y'all changed up the server. So I need to double check that, you know, everything works on my end again, and, you know, back, you know, when my internet is actually cooperating this time. What do we got? I know there's something over here. Oh, there it is. There's one. Loop. I can't go down the road. Perfect game to play. Pico Park. Pico Park is, I mean, I've only seen, like, some other VTubers do it. So I would love to do a Pico Park collab with people. I'll find some kind of like PNG for Snake. There we go. There's one there. I don't know, most people stop playing on the MC server I touched. Yeah. Minecraft for me is one of those things that it's like I'm like heavily into it for like a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I'll go back to it later. Almost. Need to find the last one. I don't know where it is, but it's around here somewhere. I got a lily. What do we got? Medium roses. There's some medium poppies. Are y'all dried out yet? I need you to dry out so nope, not yet. I need these guys to dry out, and I don't have enough money to get the dryer. I did just get invited to a Minecraft server with a bunch of other streamers. You can totally join and get interested. I would love that eventually. I mean, it's just anything to help, you know, my channel grow and things like that. I was like daydreaming the other day of like, you know, man, how cool would it be if I got partner, you know, like one day. And, you know, what would I do? And I came to the conclusion that, like, if that ever happened, because it's totally not going to, but if it ever did, large roses. I would probably, like, try and work up and, play piano or something. Large. Doop, 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 doop. Sell plants. No, I like Minecraft. I really do. I really do like Minecraft. It's like it's the matter of like, you know, sometimes, come on, there's my large poppies. I got a hibiscus, which I can't do yet because I need shade. 24 carrots. 54 carrots now. Let's see here. You guys done yet? Can I put you done? Almost. Alright, let's see here. Let's order some stuff. Oh, that's right, hibiscus does need... So we're going to do a hibiscus. Because that needs 3 suns. We're going to do a lily. Because that can go inside. That's what we'll do. Yeah, because I don't have enough for the water pipes yet. Just going to do those 2 for right now. I'm just wait. This needs to like get down to 1 so I can plant my umbrella plant. Yeah, they've added. I think when I first started playing this game, there were 21 plants. So she's added, or they've added 5 more plants. So I'm excited for that. Also added the aquarium and a few other things. So move you back around here. You see how strong Bunny. Oh, the rocks are gone. Okay. There used to be rocks that I could pick up and move around. Didn't I take a break for a bit? What, Minecraft or just in general? I mean, in general, kind of, sort of. Yeah, it was more of a apologies that I haven't been around type of thing. I don't think I've yet done like gone more than a week without a stream other than when I was on vacation and literally had no internet. The lily goes in here. I believe the hibiscus is 3 and 2. Yeah. Boop. Boop. We're still at 2. Okay, good. And then the lily is going to go in here. I think the lily can actually... Oh, I need a large pot. All right, well, I'll bring the other pot inside then. Come here. It's just the soundtrack is also just so chill. Yeah, 2 and 3. 1 white lily. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I took a small break because I went up to Maine to visit with my family who was they were vacationing up in Maine as well. So it just kind of took us, you know, it took about a week and a half or so, and had some fun. We drove all the way up to Maine and then drove to upstate New York and visited my guild leader in Elder Scrolls Online. There we go. Now I can plant the umbrella plant. And last time I was in Maine, I was 4, so it's definitely been a bit. That was my first time to ever be in Maine. I really, really loved it. And I know it's kind of like, yeah, you gotta be there in you know, February. But both Fringe and I seriously fell in love with Maine. To the point that there was a there's a plot of land that is kind of outside where my family was camping, and because my family has my parents are retired, and so my family has one of those like rolling apartment homes on wheels practically. So they were there, and Fringe and I got a very tiny little cabin. Very, very, very tiny little cabin. But we just fell in love with it, and we were just I want to move up there. I got a Primular Perry. Your mom talks about it all the time, though now she's talking about Vermont. Vermont doesn't exist. Neither does New Hampshire. It's too pretty. It's just a Minecraft skin. Yeah, they don't exist. I don't know what anybody thinks, but they don't exist. As we were driving from, you can confirm that Vermont and New Hampshire don't exist. Yeah, exactly. They are legitimately a Minecraft texture pack. I mean, we were driving from Nobleboro, Maine. If you want to look up, we're in the middle of frapping nowhere, Maine, that is. But we were driving from Nobleboro, Maine to Malone, New York. Malone is just south of Montreal. It was about an 8-hour drive going through both New Hampshire and Vermont. And we were just like, this is too pretty. This looks like a painting. Like, it's obviously I am driving into a green screen. That's just it. Dr. Bun, age my deciding factor for a dilemma. What is your dilemma? What can I do for you? Do I continue fleshing out my D&D character's appearance, or do you exercise? I am a horrible person to say, because I would totally just say D&D at all, at all times. Because D&D. But, I am not, somebody, I also do not like to exercise. Alright, well, I'm glad I could help you. Your family goes south of... Can't get much further south. Well, you can from where I am. I'm in Atlanta, but, I mean, everybody here... we go up north because it's too frickin' hot down here. You're welcome, Sombra. See, I grew up in Texas. And when my family went on vacations, we mainly went to Colorado. Like, to the point that I swear I could probably drive to, where did it go? Rose's umbrella. Get to large. Is the word buxom involved in that description? You're Midwesterners. You travel south. I understand. We would always go to Colorado, to the point that I could almost like drive myself from Austin to Pueblo, Colorado, because that was kind of our first stop was Pueblo. And then later on, my great-grandmother, I actually got to know my great-grandmother. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman. But my great-grandmother got ill. Because she's an old lady. And with esophageal cancer. And she was given 6 months to live. And so it was like, all right, gotta go see Great Granny. It's the last time you're gonna see her. And Great Granny and the family live up in Wisconsin. So it was, first summer, go see Great Granny. It's the last time you're gonna see Great Granny. All that stuff. And we see this woman, and she is like pureed everything, looks like she is on death's door. And then, let me tell you, that old bird wasn't gonna die until she was damn well good and ready. So, the next summer comes around. Great Granny is still alive. Gotta go see Great Granny. Last time you're gonna see Great Granny. I will have you know that I saw Great Granny for the last time 4 years in a row. And every year that we went on vacation, it was, drive all the way up to Wisconsin, spend about a week at Frank's campground outside of Lake Superior. Let me tell you, it had pit toilets that led out into the swamp next door, and you wanted to like gauge where the wind was blowing before you went to the bathroom, or else you could get woken up real fast with a draft from the swamp going up your butt. But anyways, so we would stay about a week at Frank's campground and visit with the fam. Visit with Great Granny and all my great uncles and aunts and all the people that are like, I haven't seen you since you were this big. I'm like, you saw me last year, Aunt Erica. But anyways, and then we would flip a coin and we would flip a coin. We'd either say we'd either go to Colorado or we would go to South Carolina and go to Myrtle Beach. So went to both of those for many years in a row. The year I stopped going on vacations, which was when I turned 17, was the year they went back to the Grand Canyon for the first time since I was 5. I'd been going to Wisconsin and then Colorado and South Carolina for like 10 years straight. And then the year I stopped going is when they go back to the Grand Canyon. The next year, they went to DC, which is where I had never been. So I kind of got back at them in a way. I may have unintentionally, but I got in a car accident the day after they left on vacation, and I totaled my car. It was not my fault. I would like to state, it was not my fault. Lady thought her left turn was protected and turned into me. But I totaled my car. I broke my hand. So, yeah. There was that. We're gonna get a shade unit. So I can get a forget-me-not. So I got an orchid, I got a pilea, I got the poppy, Primula Peril. So yeah. But yeah, I actually have 2 screws in my left hand, in the your metacarpals, the bones that are in the back of your hand. The bone that connects my ring finger to my wrist. I have 2 screws in that bone. Is there anything else I want to buy? I think I'll get, since I have the money for it, I will get... No! Oh. Is it painful with screws? No. In fact, it's probably the least painful thing I've ever had in my life. The worst thing I've ever had, the worst pain I ever had with it was when I was doing physical therapy. And it wasn't because it was, oh my God, I have a broken bone. And it was more just things need to stretch again. And so when I first got the surgery splint off, like I could move my thumb and my forefinger, like they were fine. My middle finger could go about, maybe about perpendicular to my palm. My ring finger, like, could barely move. My ring finger could move, like, maybe 2 centimeters. And that was it. And it would just physically stop. It wasn't that it hurt. It just physically would stop. Let's see here. Back up. Why did my activity feed decide to go weird? Okay. How long did the therapy take? Therapy was... it was supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks. I got out in 5.5 because I don't like being injured. The doctors told me that if I had pushed myself just the slightest bit more, I probably would have re-broken my hand. And, they actually threatened with re-breaking my hand at one point in time. And I also, I play piano, and I didn't like not being able to play, and so with just, my hand could barely move, like, I could barely stretch my hand and things like that, I started playing piano again. I wasn't even supposed to be doing, so my forget-me-not 1 and 3. With medium. Alright. I wasn't even supposed to be doing, like, resistance therapy at the time, and, like, the moment I got my surgery splint off, it was, like, let's go. And, they were not happy with me. They actually did threaten to re-break my hand. If I didn't stop pushing myself. But I got out in 5.5, and they basically said that, if everybody healed like I did, they would have a Nobel Prize. But also, like, I really, 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 like, got lucky that I didn't just pop the screws out. So there you go. We have one happy forget-me-not. And then I need a Primula Peril. Perry. So medium, 2, and then 2 and 2. Speedrun therapy. Exactly. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. It was, I mean, I was 18 at the time, and did not like being injured. I was given a 50% chance to regain full mobility in my left hand, and having played piano for 9 years by that point in time, I didn't like hearing that. I didn't like hearing that there's a possibility I would never, like, fully play piano again. And so naturally I, jeopardized it by pushing myself. But anyways, the whole thing was talking about vacations. Yeah, so we had to, my mother is notorious for never picking up her cell phone. And I mean, like, notorious. And so my brother and I were like, well, we don't want to leave a message saying, "Hi, Mom. Heather, Heather totaled her car and broke her hand. She's having surgery in 2 days." We didn't want to actually, leave that message. So we just were like, "Mom, call us back. Like, now." And she eventually called us back and wanted to fly back from DC, and I convinced her not to. She is, for the record, still pissed off at my brother, because the night that I got injured, I came home from the emergency room on Vicodin. My then boyfriend's parents took me home, and called my brother to say, "Hey, can you can you come pick me up, or can you come stay with me?" And my brother was like, "I'm at a party. I'm too drunk to come home. Are you okay alone?" Let me tell you, my mother is still pissed at this. Little sister has just broken her first bone, is high out of her mind on Vicodin, and is home alone. And he knew this. Like, he knew that this was going to happen, because I called him from the accident site, and he chose to go to a party and get drunk. Mom is still so pissed at this. I'm not going to say how long it's been, but she is still pissed. It's kind of funny. Now I can laugh at it. Also, I can definitely laugh at it because it gets my brother in trouble. We don't have a sibling rivalry. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no sibling rivalry here. I have a little pot. I knew I needed to buy that because, to get to open up some of the other things. And an octagonal pot. I didn't almost die, but... Okay, when I say I totaled my car, I need to explain what totaled my car meant. I drove a Miata. I loved that car. I adored that car. It was an old car. I mean, it wasn't brand new. It was older. It was even one of those that had, like, the Oh god, a Miata. Yes. Oh god, a Miata. Um, it was one of those even had like the pop up, headlights, the frog headlights. White Miata, black top, black interior, convertible. Uh, Standard. So I can drive stick. I drove a manual. I still drive a manual, I want to say. I loved that car. I loved that car so much. I was coming home from work. At the time, I was a lifeguard. And came home from work, and lady thought her left turn was protected. And it wasn't. And she hit me on my driver's side front. And um, really wasn't that bad. Um, This my, I got a Calathea. Suetonia, I need a medium pot. 1, 3. Okay. Uh, it really wasn't that bad. The hard part, what actually was the problem is that it bent my frame, and that's what totaled it, because it was a fairly old car. It was much older car, and you bend the frame on a car older than 2 years, and it's like, oh, it's dead. It total it. Uh, what happened and I distinctly remember everything. Um, like I honked my horn. She honked hers. We impacted, and I closed my eyes, and when I opened them, the car's full of smoke because my airbag's gone off. And the first thing I think is, oh god, airbag's gone off. Airbag is, it's now deflated. I need to get out because of what the stuff that's in the airbag is not good for me. And so I immediately get out and go and get out. Let's take a look at let's take a look around the car. Is the car doing it? Car's got like five different fluids coming out of it. And I know enough. I'm looking at them, and I know none of them are gasoline. So good. Gas. Car's not gonna explode. Okay. Next order of business. How am I? Am I okay? And I kind of look at myself. I notice that I am dripping blood. Sorry if this triggers anybody. Trigger warning, blood. But I notice I am dripping blood from my left arm, and it's because the airbag, when it came out, gave me some pretty nasty abrasions on the inside of my left arm, like right around the inside of my left wrist and the inside of my left elbow. And I'm dripping blood. Okay, wait, no, I'm fine. And that's when I noticed that my finger is not exactly connected anymore. I need to go my purple flower lupine, because this is my money maker right here. All right. Can I get? Let me get the yoga mat. But yeah. No, I didn't almost die, but I definitely totaled my car. Trigger warning. Blood is my... Fringe, we talked about this. So there is a tweet that I saw once that was like, what, there's nothing better than constantly doing a bit that your significant other hates, and they hate it, and you're doing it for years. Fringe has been doing the blank is my blank cover band joke for 10 years now. It really wasn't. I want to explain my thought process that went through my head, but I would need to actually you'd need to be able to see my hands, and I'm not gonna do that. Because like I saw that my my ring finger of my left hand was kind of dangling, and I kind of shook it up and down, and I actually grabbed my finger and moved it up and down, and it went literally like if you have your hand like palm facing your body, my ring finger, like I could move it to above my pointer finger and well below my pinky finger. And so I shook it, I moved my finger, and then I looked at my right hand, and you can't see me, but I'm actually doing this at my computer. I looked at my right hand, I did the same thing to kind of test it out, and then I redid it again, and I just remember saying, like physically saying, that's really cool, but that's not normal. So yeah. But it was also a we're gonna do some yoga. It was also kind of the biggest small town, the biggest small world thing. So I grew up in Austin, not exactly a small city. So I'm sitting there, I'm on the edge of the fire truck, and just kind of chilling because it's summer in Austin. It's hot. The ice pack they gave me wasn't enough to get my hand cold, and so like my hand is literally dunked in the it's literally dunked in the like ice bucket or the water bucket. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm fine. I have full mobility in my hand. But anyways, I'm sitting on the back of the fire truck, and this incredibly attractive off-duty cop comes up, and he looks around, and he goes, you Heather Bunsen, but obviously using my real name. And I go, yes sir. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm the victim here. Everybody knows, I'm the one that got hit. And he pauses and he thinks for a bit. And he goes, do you have a brother named, and he says my brother's name. And I go, yes sir, I do. And he got this big grin on his face, and he introduced himself as the brother of my brother's best friend from high school. And I'm just like, oh my god, how are you doing? I'm just gonna call him Tim. You're like, how is Tim doing? Is he doing okay? I haven't heard from... And we just start shooting the shit. And the lady who hit me is like, oh, fuck, she knows the cops. So it was kind of funny. And for more small world, the night nurse that took care of me in the hospital after my surgery was the mother of my brother's other best friend from high school, who actually ended up being his best man. So yeah, one, really small world. Two, my brother knows everybody. That's just what it is. So Bunny's gonna do some yoga. We have Warrior 2 pose. I love the down-facing bun. Also, the lady and the lady who hit me and me not only had the same insurance company, we had the same insurance agent. So needless to say, arguing, there was no competing, like, arguing between the, so cute. There was no arguing with the insurance companies as to, like, who's gonna pay what and things like that. They were like, well, okay then. Alright. I love Bunny doing yoga. Seated forward. These are new. Tree pose. But yeah, now that you know my... yeah, I'm sure Scott can... What's funny is he got the calls like within an hour of each other. I think my family called him at like 11 o'clock or something, and then so he dealt with my claim, and then after lunch he got the other lady's claim. It was kind of funny. Let's see, how am I doing on things? I've only got 14 plants that have reached maturity. 14 plants. I need to get 100. I'm not going to go to the full 100 tonight, I don't think, but I do want to do fairly medium purple. So yeah, I'm just basically going to be doing a lot of lupine flowers because those suckers, those are my money makers. Not bad. Get away. Let me let you down a little bit. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's my only broken bone. I have never broken a bone since. I've never even gotten close, I don't think. Lots of sprains. Lots of bruises. Few black eyes here and there. But no other broken bones. I played a lot of sports as a kid. So had a lot of sports injuries, like sprained ankles, sprained wrists, lots of just people assuming that because I'm a girl, I'm gonna go down easy, and I really should have phrased that better. But okay, people assuming that just because I'm a girl, I will. You've never broken a bone ever. 2 out of 10. Do not recommend. I mean, I can never get an MRI ever again. Well, I can't get an MRI for 2 reasons. One, I have the 2 screws in my hand. They're out of 206 Club. Friend, you've never broken a bone either? We got a big? No, medium. Let you go. I played sports, but I could play long. I've always had... Oh, you always had the knee problem. Whoa! Oh, look at those hats. Woo! Large. Cell. Large. You just don't break bones. Yeah, I know you don't have the standard issue organs. Neither do I. Yeah. Fringe does not have his appendix, and I do not have my tonsils. So we're gonna go for some more lupine flowers. Because, man, they give me... How did you bruise your tailbone, deputy? Octagonal. A fancy hexagon table. Shade unit, lightwood arbor, koi pond, sprinklers, fountains, party popper. Aw. Aw, those are cute. Oh, the golden carrot serves literally no purpose except to flaunt your wealth. I really should do the water pipes. Got hanging pothos and a stepladder. That's a new plant. Titania, forget-me-not, lemon button, lily, monstera, olive, orchid, pilea, poppy, pothos, primula, purple, roses, umbrella, unknown. 6th grade, some asshole flipped me off a swing during recess, landed on your tailbone. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that would hurt. I actually still have... I can barely feel it, but it's still there. There's a bump and a Y-shaped scar, very small Y-shaped scar, like just inside my hairline on my forehead, from where I ran headfirst into a pole when I was in 5th grade. I was playing freeze tag, and I didn't realize I was at the edge of the backstop, and turned and ran headfirst into the pole. It was, again, do not recommend. Never broken a bone, have had many injuries. You and my brother. My brother has also never he's had hairline fractures, but never like all and out, like needs a cast or surgery. But man, like, my brother will literally dislocate his knee in his sleep because it's just that loose by this time. What's your worst injury, Deputy? I have pipes. I have peepers. There's my peeper. All my peepers. It's over the corner. I don't need that. Time we got hit with a metal thermos, and that time you got stabbed with a pencil. These sound like fun stories. I think you should share with the class. You should share with the class while I go and look for my last golden mushrooms. I've gotten that one. And my music has decided to disappear. I've gotten this one. Because, I mean, the broken bone's probably my worst as in terms of, like, health injury, but... I haven't really gotten massively injured. The possible brain damage, but also the brain damage. Fringe may have rolled off the changing table when he was little. Is this the last one I'm missing? No, that's not the last one I'm missing, but it is one of the ones I'm missing. When I was a toddler, my oldest sister was mad with my dad. She got ready to throw a thermos at him by bouncing it off my head. It didn't work. Are you saying you're not hard-headed enough that your sister's plan did not work? See, I actually had a pretty nasty temper when I was little. Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind the tree. Nope, I got that one. I may have spider-webbed a plexiglass window when I was in 2nd grade. because I was very angry that they wouldn't let me inside to get a drink of water. Still have the scar from that one, too. I've also been dragged behind a golf cart. I think I still have those scars on my knees. When I got dragged behind the golf cart. There we go. I got all my... Alright. Anybody? Ah, you need fertilizer. Anybody else want to chime in with their worst injuries? See, if I were talking about my brother, I don't know like what would be his worst. Because my brother, we swear Austin Bone and Joint had him on a Rolodex. He was constantly getting injured from sports. And other just random things. Like, when he was 4, he was trying to get something off of a shelf and slipped and fell and hit the TV stand on the way down and busted his lip. And actually had to have 10% of his lip taken out on one side. So if you look at his like high school graduation pictures, his bottom lip is lopsided. And then when he was in college, he was playing just kind of a pickup game of football and got elbowed in the face and busted his lip on the other side. And had to have 10% of his lip taken out on the other side. So now they're even. So if you look at his college graduation photos, they're even. It's kind of funny that way. He's the one that's had like the dislocations and just all the fun injuries. I just had the one broken bone and then just a lot of sprains and strains. So, see, I sold that sucker for 100 carats. That shows that, like, yeah, this is my moneymaker. 100 carats. 100 carats. I'll get some hanging plants just so I can get all the plants. 100 plants, 100 carrots. There we go. Look at that. 400 carrots just right there. Alright, so. We'll buy two medium hanging pots. I've already got the octagonals. Let's go ahead and buy... Aw. I can hold 9 tiny objects there. So let's go ahead and buy a step ladder. Aw. I like the urns. Let's see, do I get anything for the buying an urn? I do! I got a flat cap, a firefly jar, and a standing hook. Interesting. Let's see here. Let's a floppy gardening hat. Oh, look how cute that is. There's my flat cap. Jackalope. There's there. I had to look. There we go. Mustache, floppy, cowboy, no flat cap. I'm gonna stick with the jackalope, I think. I like my jackalope. I like my jackalope. Okay. Come on. Open the crate. Need to go hang my hanging baskets. Do kind of just a decorative little pot. We do a decorative little pot right here. Boop. This is just a calming, relaxing little game. You have to play with the bunnies. Do I ever get pinched nerves? I've gotten one or two. The main thing I get, actually, is I have a herniated disc in my, between my L3 and L4 vertebrae that occasionally likes to try and yeet itself away from my body. And, so it's not exactly a pinched nerve, but it is a pressure nerve, and it is not fun. Most specifically, I got a pinched nerve. It happened on my birthday, 3 days before my wedding. So that was fun. I should probably grow at least one olive tree. Got the... Grow an orchid. Need to grow a pothos. I've already grown the primula parallel umbrella. Okay, I've grown all of that. So I just need to grow all of these things. I think I need to grow a Fittonia as well. When I sit with my left leg of my right, my entire leg just goes numb. That kind of happens. You just kind of, you're in a weird position. It's kind of like when you lay down and like you lay down in the weird position and you wake up in the middle of the night and like your entire hand is numb. Like, I have had legitimate like night terrors where I've woken up and I'm literally laying on my hand and I can't feel my hand, but my hand is on my face. And so I feel that there's this hand on my face, and then I move my hand and the hand starts moving, but I can't feel that it's my hand that's moving. Yeah, it's really kind of scary. Have I grown a calathea? Grow a calathea. Caw, caw. All I can say, Bent, is don't sit like that. But you start slapping your hand around, screaming, "Wake up!" And then you get the pins and needles, and then life just sucks. Whee, bouncy, bouncy. There was something that I knew I could do, and I think I lost it. Doot 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 doot. Come on, give me my plants. I want my plants. I want my plants. I want my plants. I want my plants. Of course, I need to actually, you know, put things in my shade tree over here. You never get the pins and needles? Oh my god. How do you not get pins and needles? That is just the biggest pain. Fittonia, I believe, is a 1 with 3. I need to get more water. Water, actually. Water. That's not gonna work. Okay, I didn't put that under the water pipes. You used to, but not anymore. Are you just getting old, Bent? You just getting old in your 18 years? Your 17 years? Olive is 3 and 1. Walk, 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 walk. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2. What about you? 3 and nothing. Yeah. We're gonna throw an olive tree in there. Gotta put the... takes so long to water, Mr. Olive Tree. There you go. Alright, leg will just give out sometimes. Yeah, that's always the... Like, you walk around and it's like... Just something just completely... Like, your knee is just like, nope, nope, I ain't working no more. Pothos, orchid... I do believe is an inside plant as well. And a calathea. So, calathea is 2 and 2. I think it's a medium pot. Okay. I should get more pots, but I'm cheap. You're 2 and 1? Yeah. Calathea. Right there. Alright. And then... Orchids are also 2 and 2. And you can do a small. I need to water you, though. Don't know what's wrong with it. My knee will just give out or be painful. It's called getting old, Bent. It happens. You know, it's one of those things that, like, when I tell my mother that she's old, I'm not going to say exactly how old my mother is, because that kind of would give an idea of how old I am. But when I tell my mother that she's old, she looks at me and she goes, "Yes, and if you're lucky, one day you will be too." I know you're 17. 2 and 1. I started having, I broke my hand when I was 18. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got over here? Oh, no, we're only at okay. We need you to fertilize. 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 You're technically not an adult and your leg be broke. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to being human. How are you doing? You doing okay? Good, you're happy. Everybody happy here? Yay, Pothos is happy. Good. I mean, it just kind of how life be. I mean, I didn't think I was old enough to have back issues when I first started having my back issues, because let's just say, like, my back went out. The first time I got the herniated disc was when I was still in Texas. So long before I met Fringe and, we got married. It just happened to go out again on my birthday. So angry. Yeah, on my birthday, I have grown a Fittonia. Okay. Uh, 3 days before my wedding. I also that was a time. I remember sitting in urgent care with Fringe because he was a wonderful, wonderful boyfriend and took me to urgent care and taking off work because there's no way I could have driven myself. Siniga Hilaire. Interesting. You had to explain that I was married because no one could understand that? Well, yeah, I guess if you don't know that I'm married and I talk about Fringe. Fringe actually asked if I wanted to call off the wedding because I was hurting. And I looked at him, I was like, "Your sister is in." They were so confused. Why are people what was I saying that was confusing? What was I saying that was confusing? Am I just it's just okay. I don't know why me being married is confusing. Fertilize. Fertilizing the dirt. Fertilizing the dirt. There we go. Fertilize, fertilize, fertilize. Must all the fertilize. We do have paperwork and everything. I have multiple copies of that paperwork. I still have yet to change my name on things. In fact, I think the house is still under my maiden name. My car is still under the maiden name. I can always tell when things are junk mail. Is when it's when it comes to me when it has my maiden name on the address. People were just like, "What?" Yes. There are people on the other side of these weird cartoon characters that are on the screen. You full? You done yet? Large. Okay. So I need to sell the Calathea. I mean, I can understand like being confused as to me talking about like Fringe and stuff like that, but just to be, I guess it just people don't expect VTubers to be old enough to be married. I guess is that what it was? Yes, people actually get People actually get married. It's not just your parents. So I need a lady fern. I need to sell the olive tree eventually. And the orchid. And we even have, you know, the adult. That's a large olive tree? That is not a large olive tree. So. We do not have children, though. There are no children. And there will never be children. I got a flower crown. I have had 3 surgeries in my life. I have had, well, 4 if you count the wisdom teeth. I have had my tonsils taken out. I have gotten 2 screws in my left hand. I have had my wisdom teeth taken out. And I have gotten spayed. So I've got the Calathea. So I need a common lady fern. Common lady fern. Siningia Hilaire. And a Zabrina. Fun fact, Fringe and I actually met online. I messaged him first. And then I stuck around until he, couldn't get rid of me. That's fine. You don't have to start dating. I'll do some more purple lupine flowers. I mean, Fringe and I met on online, and I messaged him first because his profile mentioned that he used to watch Inuyasha, and so I asked him if he was embarrassed about the Inuyasha part or the anime part, and he was like, just the Inuyasha part. My friends pretty much know I'm a weeb, and the rest is history. It's actually, what is today? Today's the 17th. It has been, I think today is 11 years since I sent that message. Like, that message today. You've been asked out once. You said no. More like flirting. They started flirting with you. Well, just because they flirt with you doesn't mean you gotta say yes. You don't have to. Don't gots to do anything you don't wants to do. Or any one you don't wants to do. I highly suggest not doing people you don't want to do. Okay, so I have a question then. This is something I like to ask pretty much everybody. I've been asking people this since I was like a sophomore in high school. So, you meet somebody of your preferred gender. Whatever that gender happens to be. What is the first feature that, like, you notice? Or, like, if somebody has an attractive whatever that feature is, that's, like, a real big thing. And I'm not talking, all sexual features. Like, mine is eyes. I love eyes. If a person has like some gorgeous eyes, oh my god, I'm so hooked. And yes, Fringe has like Fringe has amazing eyes, and I love his eyes, and that's one of the first things I noticed about him. What's yours? If anybody wants to ask, if anybody wants to reply. Name, and I've never heard name. So what kind of hair do you like? You just don't like blondes because you're blonde. Huh. What? Wrong pot type. Oh, do you need a hanging pot? Oh, you need a hanging pot, I bet. Do you have a preference on, like, hair length or something, Bent? I mean, because, I mean, that's the funny thing is, like, people that I have dated, uh, almost always are the type that that like long hair, because, uh, I have incredibly long hair. Yeah. My model is very loosely based off of me. I have brown hair and brown eyes and incredibly long hair. Just it's not my hair is not as fluffy as Heather's is. Also, I don't have giant ears. Fringe has giant ears, which I love. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? I got Sinengiga and Transcendinia. Sinengiga needs a medium pot and 2-2. And 2-2. Alright, cool. Oh, oh, nose. They're saddened. Cannot. I can't. I realized I have the watering pipes, but I just I have never seen a wolf cut. I should look that up. Now you're in. I should look up what a wolf cut is. I've never seen a wolf cut, or I don't. Or maybe I have. I just don't know it. I've often thought about getting my hair dyed, but I just I have such long hair. It would take so long to grow out. It's very fluffy. Oh, fluffy, huh? That is not my hair. My hair is not fluffy. Let's look this up. What do I got? Man, I'm gonna Google that right now. Wolf cut. Hair. Wolf cut hair. Oh, that's adorable. It is incredibly fluffy. And something that I could never pull off, ever. It's... yeah, it kind of looks like the female version of a mullet. I have to be honest. Okay, so you're happy. You're happy. You're happy. Okay, so purple lupines, I think are 3 and 2s. 3 and 2s, yes. I'll bring you outside so I can plant all you guys. Welcome back, Deputy! Really depend on the person features. Deputy! So we were just talking. Once you meet somebody of your preferred gender, what is the first feature that you notice? Or like something where, if somebody has like a really pretty or attractive or whatever of that feature, it really goes a long way to having you find them attractive. Like I was saying, I really like eyes. If somebody has some really pretty eyes, I'm hooked. And Fringe has some very pretty eyes. And Bent was just saying that he likes their name and hair, which I'd never heard before, which was kind of cool. And things like that. What do you look at? What is the first thing you notice? What is the first thing you see, or what do you look for? No idea, huh? No, get back there. Purple lupine. Purple lupine. Purple lupine. Purple lupine. Like I got to thinking about this when I was in high school. I was talking with one of my friends who was, I would just assume back, when I was a 15-year-old, I assumed like all guys wanted was, boobs. And that's it. Just boobs. And I was talking with my friend. He was like, yeah, boobs are nice, but like a good pair of legs. I'm just legs are amazing. I'm like, not like butt. He's like, the legs lead to the butt. The legs support the butt, but you know, you gotta have good legs. And I'm just like, my little 15-year-old mind was blown that guys wanted something other than like tits and ass. Boobs are nice, but personality. But yeah, I mean, that like my little 15-year-old mind was just utterly blown. You're currently getting fucked by 61 American divisions. What's going on? What are you playing, Deputy? Medium, large, I think. You can get to large, so I can sell that. God, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants that I haven't figured out yet. I got a new plant. Now, where is it? There we go. Sistermia Rowan. Okay. Oh, that's right. The Cloud of Peru. So it gets huge. Okay. I think you're large. I think the you can just get large. Okay. Sell you. Doot doot. You're medium. You're medium. Personality definitely matters. Like, I haven't found a lot of people I've really wanted to be with strictly off their personality. There are at least 500,000 Americans in Brest, and they are holding up my extremely overpowered medium tanks. I mean, yeah, personality most definitely is something. I mean, it's you can get to large. And then I'm trying to continue playing and also have a conversation at the same time. And that's something that like I discovered when I dated the person before I dated Fringe. Was the first time I had really dated somebody who was not that I am this like massive intelligent person, but somebody who was at my intellect or higher. And basically I've dated a lot of very pretty rocks in my time. They are incredibly attractive people and not much in between the ears. And I realized after dating the person before Fringe that, man, I need some intelligence in my life. And so yeah, that's when I started getting like real picky with and so then I met Fringe, and you know, he was everything. He was attractive, and also Fringe is utterly brilliant. So he doesn't think he is, but he is. He is completely and utterly brilliant. Let's buy a square pot. Let's try and buy all the pots so I can maybe... Watering can, dirt bag, dirt dryer... Oh! I have a standing hook. That's cool. Let's buy a sun magnifier just to make sure I get something. Hanging firefly, small sprinkler, large sprinkler... Fountain, party popper, urns. I'll get those later. I got an aloe and cilantro. There we go. Alright, so what does aloe and cilantro? Aloe needs 3 and 1. Cilantro needs 3 and 2. Alright, so... Medium. 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 This is just such a relaxing game. It really is. I just... Spade is the one who suggested it to me. Because she was... Sorry, he was like, look, it's bunnies! And I was like, oh my god, bunnies! And now I'm just like, yeah, I really need to... I love this game. It's so relaxing. Hey, Nardonics! Good news, the U.S. is now 545.24 thousand men lighter. Oof! Oof! Back is relative. Yeah, same here. Like I said, I was, like, I'm relatively back. I'm gonna try and get more into, streaming more, like, but then, of course, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I have my own Friendsgiving. They shouldn't have touched your breast. Yeah, American men are really bad about, you know, going for the breast without, without permission. Let's see, what do we got? You're still medium. That's a statement. I've said numerous times, not family friendly. Not family friendly stream. If touching breast is wrong, I don't want to be right. We have a friend who actually lives in Brest. Like, the actual city in France. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go kill more Russians to convince the Italians to give me Egypt. That sounds like a valid thing. You know, good luck, good luck convincing the Italians. I only know about chicken breast made... Ooh, God, yes. I haven't had fried chicken in a long time. I kind of want fried chicken, but then I'm sitting there going, oh, but fried chicken is so bad, and then I go, but what if we got an air fryer? Fringe, can I have an air fryer? I am going to get a koi pond. And then a sprinkler. Do I not have enough? Oh, 400. And a sprinkler. Small fertilizer flinger and a large fertilizer flinger. Only if we get rid of the equivalent volume of gadgets first. Didn't we already do that with the waffle maker? Or we will get rid of it? What if we get rid of the air popcorn maker? I should plant the calathea, that thing. So huge, so medium, so 2 and 2. We should totally get an air fryer so we can do, like, wings. Alright, let's go pick up my seeds. Ooh, so many things. Aloe. I think you're a 3-1, I believe? Yeah, aloe is a 3-1. So I can just put some doit. Maybe I'll just tell my mom to get us an air fryer. She'll be happy with that. So how have you been, Ardonix? And cilantro needs 3 and 2. Let's put the loop on. You've been good. All right, that's good to hear. I mean, I know I haven't been around a lot. As I've been saying to people, like, life has been kind of kicking my butt lately. So I just wanted to have like a nice chill stream tonight. But I'm glad to see that you hopped in. Do you have any plans for the holidays? Going anywhere? Seeing anybody? Cooking anything? Cilantro. Birthday quotes. Is your birthday near the holidays? And therefore you always get a Chris birthday present? Or something? A sprinkler. Sprinkler! It'll keep you guys. Lines up with yeah. Mine lines up with Father's Day some years, but that's not as bad. Put them here. I want those flowers. There we go. Oh, wow! Where did that happen? So many cactuses. That's a lot of flowers. I have a barrel cactus. Blue columnar cactus. Aw. A Schweria Lola. Okay. Fairy Castle cactus. I have gotten all plants! There are many plants! Aww. I'm sorry, Bent. I'm sorry, that sucks. Tiny cilantro. How are you doing? Oh, no, you're right, okay. No, I can't. You can't die. You are not allowed to die. I can't. I will. You will survive. I will make you survive. Plant! You must survive! You happy now? Good, 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 good. You are happy. Let's make sure that the lupine, that my sprinkler isn't killing my, There was a bug that the sprinklers would actually overwater plants. And killed people's plants. It was very sad. Here you go. Only one of your cousins now? Oh. That was a awkward conversation trying to explain to my father the streaming thing. Did not help that my father was also not exactly sober at the time. Okay. I need more pots, and I need some. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pots. Oh, yeah, I've got some pots available. Barrel cactus, 2. 2, 3, 4. And then that's good enough. Yeah, I mean, my parents are very I don't know how to say it without sounding disparaging. You have returned a news update. The Soviet Union is fucked, that all. Yeah, Soviet Union is usually that does tend to happen. No, my parents are not exactly the most tech savvy people. They are not the type to um watch streamers, and so like I had to first explain what is a streamer, and then I had to explain what a VTuber was, and that didn't I mean he didn't quite understand until I like showed him some of my videos, and even then it was like, why are you doing this? I'm like, because it's fun, Dad, because I like it. Can I not have fun? I like having fun, Dad. Yeah, explaining VTubing. Kind of fun. Okay, you have good. So you're at 1. You're at lots. So I need to. So you are the only one that is probably not good for cacti. Yeah, I had to explaining VTubing was just not exactly. I don't know how it was really hard to explain that what VTubing was and everything, and why I was a VTuber and why I was doing what I was doing. But strangely enough, my dad kind of got it in a way, because my dad plays Clash of Clans. Yeah, dad plays Clash of Clans, and is like a guild leader thing on there, and sometimes gets to chatting with his guild mates, and they assume he's their age of young person, and my father is not, and they ask, what do you do, and or what do what is your job, because he did talk about work at one point in time, and he goes, well, I'm retired, and they're like, wait, what? And my dad's like, yeah, not only kids play this. Okay, cool. Oh, max plant growth is tiny. He's teeny tiny. All right, fine. So we'll get a fairy castle cactus going. We'll get the Lola going. Making sure I didn't just. Okay, good. I can do. And then the cactus, that one goes. And then this one goes. You should all be happy. So yeah, he plays a lot of that, and so it's kind of it's weird. Like he's not one to watch a lot of YouTube and things like that, but he also plays Clash of Clans and has been for a while. He actually tried to recruit me into his clan. I'm like, Dad, no, I am not joining you in playing Clash of Clans. I I I have my standards. Like, it's like I will also never play Raid Shadow Legends. However, if they give me money, I will totally shill for them. If they give me money, I will definitely shill for Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, just want to move my pots around so that they are happy and being. Look at my tinies! Oh my goodness! Look how cute they are! My tiny little succulents! I mean, I'd like to say I have some integrity. But I mean, let's be honest. I can be bought. Depending upon the... So, barrel can go to small. Comma can go to small. Depending on the... You know, depending on the game studio, it would take more money. Like, Raid Shadow Legends, I mean, that's just more of a... God, they get everybody at some point in time. But, like, it would take me... Like, it would take a significant amount of money for me to shill for Blizzard. Not saying I wouldn't do it, but if they offered me a significant amount of money, I would shill for Blizzard. For Blizzard, same goes for like Gearbox and Riot and all of that. It's like I don't like them, and it would take a lot of money. It really would, but at some point in time, you're just like, how much is my pride and everything worth? So tiny. So tiny and cute. I think once all of these have grown up, and I have actually... Whoa! You're right. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Not going to allow you to die. If I could be sponsored by any game developer, who would I like to be sponsored by? Oh, that's a... Ooh. Hold on. Let me look them up. I need to double check the name of them before I answer this. Search for a specific game. There we go. There's that. I just need to find... I would love to get sponsored by Grinding Gear Games. Grinding Gear Games are the people that made Path of Exile. And it's not because, you know, Path of Exile is just that fucking awesome or anything like that. It's just the fact that it's a free hack and slash that is actually really good, and they have stuck to their no, like, pay to win. Either that, or I would totally love to get sponsored by Hello Games. Hello Games being the people behind No Man's Sky. Because I have so much respect for them with the fact that, No Man's Sky launched and was an utter failure. Like a complete and utter failure, and everybody admitted it. They admitted it, that basically that their dreams were bigger than what could be achieved. And they basically kind of went quiet for years and just worked on No Man's Sky and worked on it and worked on it and worked on it until they okay. Okay, so I'm just small. And then suddenly, like, they just kind of came back, and suddenly, like, No Man's Sky is a really good game. And they have still stuck to no microtransactions, and all of the expansions are free. There's no, pay an extra $20 for this or an extra $30 for this, and it's just once you buy the base game, you get everything else. And so I think either Grinding Gear Games or Hello Games, I would jump at the chance to be sponsored by them. I can tell you who I would not like to be sponsored by, and who other than, Blizzard and mainly other than Blizzard, who was the most egregious one, but Blizzard and Gearbox, who did Borderlands because of their CEO, and then of course Riot. Obviously CD Projekt Red would take a significant amount of money for that, because the way they rolled out Cyberpunk 2077 was just really tone deaf. And you may not have heard of them, but Frontier Games they did or do now. The one that a lot of people will play is their, like, Jurassic Park, make a dinosaur zoo. But what we know them from is Elite Dangerous, which is a space flight sim. And to be honest, it really is the closest thing that you will ever get to being able to, like, pilot your own spacecraft, anytime soon. It's an incredibly good space flight sim with, like, no fucking story. Everything is, once you get over the woo space, then it becomes, everything is a grind. They have done absolutely nothing about the gankers, because it is an MMO, and they have no real they're like, Elder Scrolls Online will Elder Scrolls Online has set same frontier that made Planet Coaster. I think so. But no, they see. I also play Elder Scrolls Online, and there is a set place for you to do like PvP, so to prevent ganking. I'm at 44. I'm almost halfway. And but Elite Dangerous doesn't have that. Every place is PvP. And they've done absolutely nothing in terms of trying to prevent the ganking. And if a ganker has a fully engineered ship that is basically built specifically to take down other players, you're not gonna do, you and your hauler aren't gonna do much against that. And it's just like, and they just do it for the fun of it, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. There's no story to speak of, and then just FDev's actual customer service, if you want to call it that, is piss poor. They're completely tone deaf, and we're pretty sure they've never actually played their own game. People have been just fleeing Elite Dangerous, and for good reason. And so, like, you know, Frontier is up there on my. You're grinding Halo. No worries. I'm just bitching about Frontier, the game developer Frontier. Oh, look at that! 116 centimeter pike. Wait a minute. I think I can buy the aquarium now. Maybe can I? But I've gotten all of the. Can I buy the aquarium yet? By the fish. Ah, fishing net. I need. Still need. So I need some more. Where'd they go? Come here. Come here. Purple lupine flowers. What are my thoughts on Paradox? They make games that, you know, are if first of all, they suck at making games that make use of more than one core on your processor. They really need to work on their multi-threading. Uh, they make games that I like to watch and hear about, but I'm not very good at playing them. It's like you know, the Civ. It's Civ if you want to have even more micromanagement. Um, Fringe plays Stellaris, and all I can say when it comes to the writing in Stellaris, you can tell how much fun the writers had in making that game. Um, I haven't heard anything horrible about the game dev themselves, which kind of no news is good news. I keep threatening to get Crusader Kings for Fringe, just so he can get even more micromanaging. Yeah, Civ with more micromanagement. Exactly. Yeah, I keep threatening to get Crusader Kings for Fringe because I mean, he really does like Stellaris, and I will come in and be like, "How's your Civ?" I'm like, "What Civ are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm a such and such and such and such." And he's not a min maxer. He actually likes to like kind of role play his things, his civs. So it's like if he's playing a civ that wouldn't uh that is, you know, a certain way, he's not gonna commit war crimes if they're, you know, a peaceful thing, even if committing the war crime would give them a much better, you know, boost or something. You like to be the genocidal robots in Stellaris? He still hasn't gotten the Nemesis expansion. We're waiting for that one to go on sale because we have heard that that one is not as good as the other ones. War crimes are not always avoidable. It's a game for all ages. Totally a game for all ages. Ages 4 and up. I don't know. I think the writing, I really, really enjoy the writing, at least that I've seen in Stellaris, that it's just, they had a lot of fun, they had a lot of creativity, and, they obviously, like, made a game that, this was, you know, this is a game that they liked to make, and they wanted to make, versus like, oh crap, we gotta make another game, you know, just, we need to get more money. There is no Geneva Convention in space. If you like, Deputy, do you like watching like YouTube videos of people doing playthroughs of Stellaris, or at least edited versions? Because you know a full playthrough of Stellaris is like hours. Because if you do, there's a YouTuber that we like to watch called Lathrix, Lathrix. He's a British guy who is very fun to listen to and watch. He does tend to not roleplay as much, but then he also will do just like a really messed up, just a messed up civ that he's like, all right, I'm gonna roleplay this. I know what I know what this I know what this is supposed to give me, and I can't not do this. But I have to not do it because this is not what my civ would do. He does some fun stuff, so check him out. I mean, Lathrix is fun. He also has a shit ton of really cool pets that I would love to have half of, because he has mini Sneck and mini Lizard, and he also has mini Invertebrate, which I do not want. But he occasionally talks about his snakes and his geckos. And then just for more just like true min-maxing, there's Stefan, who is like the god of Stellaris. I really want them to go back to they had a YouTuber thing where it was they got a bunch of YouTubers together that who play Stellaris, and they stream it, and they each kind of had an envelope. Also, now the British are trying to touch your breast. Well, they'll do it politely, or at least passive aggressively. But so they each gave the each YouTuber a card that had like their civ and their civics, and they had to roleplay that, but nobody knew what anybody else was. And then they would occasionally have like real like in real life meetings where they had to like role play their civ together. And so there was a guy that was the Xenophile and would come up and would just be like, "Hey, buddy," and like give everybody hugs, and everybody's like, "The fuck is it? What's going on?" And it's utterly hilarious, and I'll have to find those and link them to you on the Discord. Your allies, the Germans. You're allied with the Germans against Britain. This is the look of disapproval. Making sad. You are sad. The look of disapproval. You are the Ottomans. Large. Give me 100. Give me 100 carrots. 100 kakarot's. Oh, no. No. We are not allowed. You are not allowed to die. You are not allowed to die. There we go. Let's go get some more kakarot's. Kakarot's. Probably mentioned that Evil Mustache Man died during the German Civil War. Good! I'm glad Evil Mustache Man died in German Civil War. I am going to order me a net. Because I want the aquarium. What? There we go. I have the aquarium. I don't know where it is, but I get an aquarium. Or do I have to buy the aquarium now? I bet I have to buy the aquarium. No? Dirt bag. Give them that. Earn. Oh, yep. I still gotta do another Ah. The British, on the other hand, have committed several war crimes against the Irish, and as such shall face the consequences. Well, I mean that tracks. Not gonna lie, that's kind of that's historical. There have been many war crimes against the Irish. So, I bet put you here, and then you here, and then you here. I can do 5. Yeah, I can do 5 lupines right now. So at 500 carrots a pop. How's Bunny Game? Bunny Game is fun. I have gotten a net so I can scoop up my fish. But now I need to save up another 1,000 carrots to get an aquarium to put my fish into. So, which is basically 2 cycles of the the purple flowers that I will be growing, because they each give me 100 carrots when I sell them. So I'm gonna do that, and then buy an aquarium, and then put some fish in it, and then I will probably end after that. There are no fish in my koi pond. Where are the fish? I need my fish in my koi pond. There is no fish in the koi pond. I am utterly saddened. I should turn on poop mode again just for fun. It's nice to be streaming again, even though this is kind of not the most interesting game. It's nice to be streaming and just kind of chit-chatting with people and everything. I'll probably get back to doing something more, active this weekend. Cannot guarantee tomorrow night because I will be in lab on Friday morning, so I will be getting up at 4 in the morning on Friday morning. Maybe I can do something earlier on Thursday, because I will be teleworking, and I say that with some very large air quotes. I'll check my work email like once or twice, maybe. I'll think about it. Lots of fantastic quality dirt going on here. Lots of really good dirt. Some amazing dirt there. And, yeah, I may re-put the poll back up and be like, all right, what do you want me to do on, the next day and type of thing? Because I have a lot of games that I'm literally in the middle of. Like, I'm in the middle of Mass Effect 1, I'm in the middle of Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm in the middle of that weird puzzle game System Twilight that apparently Deputy really likes, and I'm utterly surprised at that. I did just start Scarlet Nexus. I do need to finish Opus Echo of Star Song, because I really want to finish that. And then I have just a giant list of games that I have ready to stream. Like, there's one called Before Your Eyes, where every time you blink in real life, it kind of does a time skip. So that'll be fun. Apparently it's also really good. I also want to continue with the same people that did To the Moon. There's Finding Paradise and Imposter... I want to say Imposter Syndrome, but that's not it. Imposter Factory. That's it. Imposter Factory. Because To the Moon was just utterly amazing and utterly heart-wrenching. So I'd really like to I'd really like to do that as well, but I have a lot of things that I have I mean, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and let's see, indie games for stream. I literally, like, this is my list. I have a Bird Story, which is the same thing as which is the same makers as To the Moon. I also started Air Memories of Old. I need to get back into that. Before Your Eyes, Blue Fire, Deliver Us the Moon. I did promise Hacking Second that I would play Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've already played it once, so I do know what happens. There's Finding Paradise. I promised Spade that I would play Higurashi When They Cry as well. There's Imposter Factory. There's Omno. Need to finish Opus Echo Star Song. I do need to play Ori. So both Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I really want to play both of those. There's Pico Park. Rootin' that I want to get back into. There's the Song of Horror. I also want to play The Forgotten City and Unmemory. And those are all kind of just kind of indie games that I thought would be really fun to play. Okay, making sure everybody has enough fertilizer. Good. The Netherlands just formed the EU. What are you playing, Deputy? I forgot to ask. Let's see here. What we got? Oh, Hearts of Iron. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I saw Fringe mention that. I was like, oh god, why can't I think of what is being said? What was being played? Come on. Grow! Grow. I need you to grow. I want my aquarium. I totally am probably gonna play this off stream just to get my get that achievement. There we go. There's a growth. Oh, large purple lupine flower. 100. It's enough to buy 5 more lupine flowers. I got a propeller hat. At this point, the EU is just the nations of Europe that me, Germany, and Britain haven't had a reason to invade, also known as the Reject Club. Aww. I need to do more than 2 cycles of this, but I'll do like a 3rd cycle, I think. Yes, I know my order was delivered. Thank you very much. I just know I'm going to be playing this and then get cocky or something, and I'll be like, my 100th plant I will forget to fertilize, and it will die, and I will miss out. think maybe, I don't know. I think maybe this weekend, like I should probably finish some of these shorter indie games that I have set up before I start any new ones. So I should probably focus on you know, finishing Opus and finishing Systems Twilight. Maybe finishing Air. I don't know if I really... I barely got into that. I only played Air to get into as kind of a... Um, as kind of a unicorn chaser after Rootin' was kind of a lot of nope. There was a hell of a lot of nope in Rootin'. But it was kind of cool on Rootin'. After I played Rootin', I upload almost all of my streams to my YouTube channel as just kind of an archive. I don't really intend for anybody to watch it or find them. It's just kind of a way for me to keep things archived and online, so if anybody wants to see something, they can go there. And after I uploaded the Rootin' one, I noticed I got a comment. And I was like, wait, a comment on my video that wasn't, you know, spam? And it was the actual dev of Rootin' saying, thank you so much for playing the game, I hope you enjoyed it, and everything like that. So it's like, oh my god, that's adorable! He was actually searching for his game! And I played it, so I may want to play Rootin' again. Oh, stretchy. So who's in the EU right now, Deputy? Who's in the Reject Club? Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Let's order... There we go. Then after those grow, I should get my aquarium. And then I can catch fish. Netherlands, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. So you don't like cold places, is what I'm seeing. Well, don't get cores on any of them. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It just really sounds like you just don't like the cold. Pop, pop, pop. Fertilize. Like a few other achievements in this game that I haven't gotten, and all of them deal in multiplayer because it won't let player 1 have a controller and player 2 have keyboard and mouse, and it won't let have... You can't have more than 2 people have keyboard and mouse. So, it's kind of a... I need to find somebody who has a controller and has this game to play it with me. It's funny, because in real life, Norway has all the oil. Which is why they're not part of the EU. Because they don't need the EU. I love looking at who's in chat, and it's like, who is actually a person, and who's just a bot that just sits there. Like I like currently, according to things in you get your oil from Kurdistan, Romania, and the Caucasus, and your puppets known as Iraq and Iran, but we don't talk about them. Like, according to this, I have, Bent, Ardonix, and Deputy and Fringe are all in my chat, but then I also have Kadina and Lurks. I just don't know which one of those is actually a real person, or did they just are they both real and they just kind of hopped in and said hi? They hopped in and just didn't actually, say hi or whatever. Ah, a Fringe just came into the office looking like he is getting ready for bed. So it looks like because of that, I'm going to it is a good time to stop the stream. Let me sell all these. And I will probably save. Yeah, I can't tell if they're a view list bot or not. That's the thing. Like, there was one that was in at the very beginning. That's Droop Dog with 3 G's. Like, he's obviously a view list bot. But there are some that's like, yeah, they may not they may actually be legitimate. No, you could be. I mean, I mean, I've been going for almost 3 hours on just bunnying, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plant these while I'm here. And I really appreciate you dropping in, Ardonix. I appreciate everybody that drops in, and I'm glad people were here and were chatty. And according to yourself, both Caddy and Lurks are bot. No, that's fine. Okay, well, if both Caddy and Lurks are bots, you don't have to say anything. I mean, that's totally fine. That is totally fine. We're gonna save. Can I save? I would like to save. There we go, actually. But I don't want to tell you how to run your life, but if you don't save the game, your bunnies will be sad. It's okay, Ardonix. I mean, you don't have to say anything. It's just, I mean, I know you're real. I mean, you also joined my Discord, so it's kind of obvious you're real. Right. I don't know. I didn't want to keep playing. I want to quit. There we go. And I'm... So let's raid somebody. Who do I want to raid? Is there anybody else playing Bunhouse? Just for fun. Bunhouse. Let's look. Nope, I am the only person. Thank you so much, Ardonix. You have a great rest of your night, too. I could raid Curry. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Curry. Russians won't surrender even though they're being invaded by Japan, India, China, India, and the Ottomans, Finland, Poland, Germany, and many other nations. How does it feel to be the only person playing Bunhouse on Twitch? I hate to say that I'm kind of used to it. There's been a lot of games that I've been the only one who plays. A lot of ones who are the only ones who plays. So we're going to raid Curry because he is playing Monster Hunter Warudo. So Raid the only curry. Did I spell his name right? Yes. It is intended for mature audiences. Alright. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and go enjoy curry.
Me too. I still do it occasionally, but I try not to do it too much. I don't want Twitch to be like, hey, you're being a bad...
Thank you for the raid, Heather.